Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila has realized that Taylor is growing too close to Cleric for comfort. Sheila has prayed Taylor to help save her marriage, but she's falling for Deacon rather. Will he expose Taylor's relationship with her case to save Sheila's marriage? Sheila has been bothered sick since Deacon moved out of their place. Sheila doesn't want to lose Cleric because he's the one person who makes her want to be a better person. Sheila knows that she betrayed Deacon, but he was asking her to choose between him and her granddaughter. Sheila has apologized for not doing what she promised. Sheila knows that Deacon and Taylor have been in at least one grasp. Still, Sheila is still convinced that Taylor can get through to Deacon's heart and move him to give her another chance. This is about to blow up in Sheila's face. Sheila has formerly made it clear that Cleric more not cheat on her with Taylor. What will be when he does just that? Sheila told Lee that if Taylor slept with Cleric, she'd kill her. Lee actually questioned this to make sure that Sheila didn't mean it. Lee may hope that her new friend would not do commodity like this, but suckers know that if Sheila hovered to kill Taylor, she'd do just that and not suppose doubly about it. Sheila had opened up to Taylor and wouldn't have her disrespecting her as Deacon's woman. Sheila has also shot her son, Finn, and Steffi. There's no way that Sheila would not shoot Taylor if given the chance. Taylor and Deacon have a croaker/case relationship. Cleric and Taylor have bandied her relationship with Ridge. Both of them have been hurt by Brooke and Ridge. It now seems that Taylor is starting to return Deacon's passions, and Taylor realizes that she needs to try to get this under control before it gets out of hand. Taylor may try to fix this, but let's suppose she doesn't and Lee walks in on them in a compromising position. Lee hates cheaters, considering that her hubby cheated on her and got Sheila pregnant. Lee knows that infidelity is wrong and has no intention of allowing Taylor to get by with doing this to Sheila after all the workshop she did to change. Lee may go to Taylor's office to advise her about Sheila not wanting them together. Once Lee sees that Taylor and Deacon are about to cross that line, Lee could defy her. Go through with telling Sheila the verity about Taylor and Deacon. Lee could clearly defy Taylor now that she and Sheila are musketeers. Will Lee save Sheila's marriage and Taylor's life? Steffi just got back and was forced to deal with the most outrageous news about Luna. Finn told his woman. Opened the daytime door to a further imminent trouble. Luna is behind bars. Her rearmost fake beating hasn't converted anyone to get her out of jail. It feels like two separate stories are primed to meet. Sheila is watching to see if Taylor makes a play for her husband, however, or indeed if Sheila believes that's true, Luna's captivity plight may take an unanticipated turn, if that happens. There are numerous psychiatrists that Deacon could have chosen to see. But he chose a member of the extended Forrester family. Seeing Taylor means that Deacon is tying Sheila's expedience of connubial conciliation to Steffi's mama. That link is too juicy to simply be occurrence. Rather, it likely telegraphs structure pressure that erupts into megadrama. Taylor was the one person who offered Sheila the benefit of the mistrustfulness in the recent history. But deliberately shooting Steffi cancelled any trust Taylor wanted to offer Sheila. Luna gave it her stylish shot. Yes, that purposeful pun aimed at Luna killing two men at the eatery Cleric owns, shooting one of Sheila's remaining toes out, and hitting Liam point blank in the casket, but miraculously not ending his life. She slipped a disguise, got her preoccupation drunk, and realized that night in the spare room above the most popular dining establishment in this part of Los Angeles, California. That didn't affect in Will shifting his passions from Electra. Luna was stunned that Will didn't leave Grace's character, whom Luna derisively refers to as Miss Perfect, and also regressed to another dirty trick. But the beating she asked to admit also didn't move the needle, and so the mama of Will's child remains behind bars. She's not going to accept that and has yet to see Sheila in the caller's room. Sheila told Lee that she'd kill Taylor if Budig's character came romantically involved with Cleric as a result of their remedy sessions. The matter-of-fact nature of Sheila's commentary was jarring and raised the eyebrows of Lee and the observing followership. Luna is mirroring the cerebral deviation that her grandmother has regressed to. cut from the same inheritable cloth, are unfit to take full responsibility for their conduct and also shift to demonizing an elevated opponent. Elektra is Luna's despised foe. Taylor is on the verge of getting Sheila's sworn adversary, who needs to be destroyed, with the possible stopgap that Lee's mindfulness of this reckless comment could lead to her precluding a catastrophe. Finn has made it veritably clear that he wants nothing to do with his bio son Luna. Finn's woman. Steffi gave him in claim, his family or Luna. Finn turned his reverse on his son for his woman. No questions asked. Finn have a change of heart however, it was easy to turn his reverse on a cold thoroughbred killer, but what about a pregnant and vulnerable internee? Steffi is back and she means business. As soon as she learned Luna was alive and in captivity, she paid her a visit. Steffi exulted that the killer was behind bars and pledged to make sure Luna no way saw the light of day again. Steffi could watch less if the Il Giardino killer is pregnant. Everyone is on Team Steffi. But, will the popular vote start to swing if commodity happens to Luna in captivity? Luna's father is a croaker. He understands the health pitfalls of entering antenatal care behind bars. Not only could Luna and her baby have complications while they're behind bars, she could also get attacked by other convicts. Steffi and Finn's reunion could be short-lived if she thinks that he's falling for Luna's shenanigans and starting to feel bad for her and his future grandchild. Steffi forced a reply if her hubby Finn starts to take an interest in his grandchild, that be the straw that breaks the camel's back in their marriage? Sheila's marriage is in a lot further trouble than she realized. Cleric might indeed subscribe, seal, and deliver divorce papers to the former villainess. Taylor might be in serious peril. Sheila decide the only way to save her marriage is to exclude the new trouble. Sheila will be surprised by how cold her hubby is acting towards her. She knew she and Deacon had some issues to work through. Sheila realizes that Cleric has formally checked out of their marriage and doesn't want to work on anything. When Sheila realizes she's about to be a divorcee, the former villain might resort to her old ways. We know one of Sheila Carter's favorite history times is abducting her rivals. Word on the internet is that Sheila might try to abduct Taylor to save her marriage. Deacon Sharp is falling presto and his crush on his therapist is egregious. The eatery proprietor isn't exactly hiding the fact that he's interested in Ridge X. What better way to exclude the competition and save her marriage, than to abduct Taylor and keep her locked up somewhere? Cleric can't flirt with Taylor if he can't find her. Sheila will take matters into her own hands and try to get Taylor out of the picture. Cleric's crush putting Taylor in peril. In malignancy of Luna gestation, Luna could end up being attacked behind bars, for real this time. There's a good chance she faked her own injuries the last time, but this time, there's a baby to consider. Is her baby at threat if she's attacked? Bill showed compassion towards Luna during her earlier time behind bars. Luna converted Bill to bring her back to the Spencer manse, where she eventually set up herself under house arrest until he was suitable to secure her amnesty. Deputy Chief came to take her down again. Luna tried to use that same sense of pitfall to her advantage. Indeed, though Luna expressed her grievances and raised admonitions about the safety of her future child, she was nevertheless taken down and placed back in guardianship. Luna was saying anything in her power to shirk the consequences of her conduct, yet there might actually be some validity to her fears. Given that Luna appeared to have faced an attack during her last stint in captivity, there's a significant chance that an analogous incident could do formerly more. This situation puts both Luna and her future child in genuine jeopardy. Elektra is the existent who advised the authorities about Luna, which means that Will may reply with wrathfulness towards her if this situation escalates into a disastrous outgrowth for the baby. Bill might witness a sense of guilt for not making a lesser trouble to ensure Luna remains safe at the Spencer manse, especially considering she's carrying similar precious weight. As this gestation, it'll decreasingly come a reality, and the Spencers will really grow more invested in the future of this child. We must also take into account the implicit script where Luna might orchestrate a captivity attack. It would be relatively simple for her to form a fellowship with one or two fellow convicts and convert them to give her a bit of a beating. Luna could sustain just enough injuries to make this situation appear believable, yet not so severe that it would jeopardize her baby. This could veritably well be yet another cunning strategy cooked by Luna to escape from captivity and return to the comfort of Bill's luxurious manse. Given Luna's track record, we clearly would underrate her capabilities.